What I wish I knew in the beginning of my health journey, I'm giving to you. You'll be armed with everything you need to succeed. Welcome to the It Starts With Me 360 Degrees podcast. I'm Nick Slade, your host, and I believe each step you take towards a healthier you is a victory. Perhaps you're a seasoned fitness enthusiast or just getting started. I'm here to guide you every step of the way. From simple nutrition tips to effective workout routines, I got you covered. My goal? To help you feel your best inside and out. Remember, this isn't just a podcast. It's a community. So grab your earbuds, hit play, and let's start this incredible journey together. The best version of yourself is just a listen away. What's going on, everybody? Episode 2 of It Starts With Me 360 Degrees. To all my loyal listeners, the soldiers and warriors who are down with the movement, who subscribed, liked, and shared the video. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much for your feedback. To everyone else who may have stumbled across the channel and you're thinking and wondering, what is this all about? I'm going to tell you, just give me 15 to 20 minutes, and I promise you, I'm going to share with you some information that's going to be transformative and will help you in your journey to becoming the best version of yourself. So look, stick around. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. So let's get into episode 2. But before I really dive into it, I want to do a recap. Okay. Last episode, I talked about how through my success, right, I had a lot of failures, and it was part of the process. And through that process, it helped me to gather information, form a data bank, and understand a lot towards achieving goals. So it was very helpful. But I learned a lot. I should say I learned a lot during that time. It helped me to identify the goals and where I wanted to go. And it led me to what I will call my discovery and aha moment. And I talked about the goal that led me to that particular moment. But before I move on, I think it's important that I share with you the goal that I was trying to achieve, which led to that aha moment. Okay, because it's very important that you understand the process and the mindset that I was in. The goal I set out to achieve was during COVID. I'm sure a lot of you are going to be able to identify with a lot of the things I'm about to say. During this time, I was exercising. I was doing a lot of things. However, the gyms had started to close, and it became very difficult to continue going to the gym. So I was able to buy some home gym equipment and bought a bike, and was able to continue on, doing some things that I normally would do. But I made a big mistake. And the mistake was I became complacent in the way I dressed. So I didn't really pay much attention to, nor did I have the desire to kind of go in the closet, pick out an outfit, look at, color coordinating some things, whatever the case may be. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people went through the same thing that I went through during that time. It just wasn't worth it. Everything was closed down. I wasn't going anywhere. There wasn't no need to kind of look fly, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? But what I did was I purchased some sweatpants, sweatshirts, and I just kind of wore that around. So why was that a mistake? I'll tell you why. Because if I had continued to wear my jeans or my shirts, I would have noticed that my body was expanding. The problem with wearing sweatpants is as your body expands, your sweatpants or whatever expands with you. So you really don't get a clear indication of where you are until it's too late. And that's what happened to me. So I knew that I was at a point where I didn't want to be because I had an event that came up. And in this event, I had to dress up. I had to throw on, what they say, your Sunday best. So I went to the closet, looked, pulled out, some dress slacks, put them on. And to my surprise, when I tried to button them things up, I could not do it. I did not realize how far I had fallen. So I set the goal. The event was far enough out for me to get back in them things. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, limited resources as far as gym equipment and etc. But I still had the drive and determination. That was enough, I would think, but it wasn't. So I went after it, kind of did my thing. I thought, uh, did my little asthma checks, checking here and there. I wasn't gaining any ground. I was using all the things that I learned, the techniques, but for some reason, it just wasn't working. It wasn't working for me. Now it's crunch time. It's getting closer and closer. I'm like, man, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? I did not know. Then it came a point where it was like, I gotta buy a bigger pair of pants. That was the moment, ladies and gentlemen, having to buy a bigger pair of pants drove me crazy because when you go to buy your clothes for males, I'm pretty sure it's for females too, and you see the number and the size waist you have to get. For me, it was devastating. It was devastating. I was like, man, how did I get here? And that's what led me to that aha moment because that frustration, that anger had built up so much that I went to that spot and I took them breaths. And then everything clicked for me. Like I told you in the last episode, everything clicked. It was like, man, I got it now. I understand. And allow me to develop or create, whatever you want to say, my philosophy, quick and simple, right? It's a holistic approach to health and wellness. It has to be a holistic approach. And here's why. If you are missing any of the attributes I'm about to say, you're going to fall short when you're trying to accomplish what you're trying to do. And remember what I said, part of it is long lasting success. Long lasting success. Because you don't want to go in that closet and try and pull up your pants or put on a dress and it don't fit. It's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling at all. But let me go ahead and talk about the attributes. So let me go ahead and identify them for you. They are mental, physical, social, emotional, spiritual, and financial. Those are the key to being successful and achieving long lasting success. Each one plays off the other. And let me go back to the example that I gave you or the situation I gave you. Let me go back to the situation I gave you where I was trying to accomplish this goal that I set out and failed miserably, right? So let's talk about it. During that time, I'm sure you can identify with it. I was going through some emotional stress dealing with COVID, knowingly and unknowingly, right? Knowing that I had friends, family members who were affected by it. Hearing on the radio and TV every day, someone died, numbers growing and increasing of deaths. It was stressful because I have a family, I have kids, I have a wife. It was stressful trying to go out every day, putting on a mask, people coughing, and you're like, "Oh, what was that? Hey, back up." I know you can identify with that one right there. Somebody cough, yo, hey, get away from me. I don't know what you got. And they might just be dealing with allergies, but it had become a point where you was on high alert 24/7. And that's where I was at. So I was emotionally stressed. And because I was emotionally stressed, I didn't put forth the effort in a lot of areas. But here's what I understand now, though, through emotional stress, it's a couple of ways you can deal with it, spiritually or mentally. Mentally through meditation, or spiritually through your faith, right? And because I didn't have that, I couldn't accomplish it because I was always in that zone of worry. Physically, I was doing my thing. Financially, I was good. Socially, played heavily on it as well. not being able to see people, interact with others like you used to, contributed to, my emotional stress, my mental. I mean, it's all connected, ladies and gentlemen. That's the bottom line of what I'm trying to tell you. That's the bottom line. And as I sit, uh, or I should say, and as I sat back and reflected on some of the other goals that I set, and I didn't accomplish the things I wanted to, and I looked at the attributes I just identified. Yeah, I was always missing something. I was always missing something. But now that I have it all together, I've been able to achieve things that I never thought that I would be able to achieve. And it's all about the philosophy I just told you about, the attributes, the foundation. But look, listen, if you still are here, I appreciate your support for the channel. And I definitely would appreciate if you hit that like, subscribe, share, follow button, and don't forget the notification, and become part of the movement, because it's a lot more that I want to share with you guys. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Also, on my social media channels, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, of course, and Twitter, X, formerly known as Twitter. Go ahead and like and share, follow me, and all that good stuff as well. Um, I think it's the point where I'm gonna just hold off. It's a lot of stuff that I want to go into, but I told you I'm just gonna hit you up for around 15 to 20 minutes. That's it. 15 to 20 minutes. That's all I want, right? So the secret to getting ahead is to just get started. That's all you have to do. To all my soldiers and warriors that's down with the movement, again, I appreciate your support. Hey, for the future warriors and soldiers who's going to be down with the movement, hey, welcome. And listen, I'm your host, Nick Slade. And always remember health and wellness above all. Peace. To get you started on your weight loss journey, these diet hacks will make you unstoppable. First up, hydrate. Drink at least 8 glasses of water a day. It boosts metabolism and curbs hunger. Next, focus on whole foods. Think fruits, veggies, lean proteins, and whole grains. They keep you full and energized. Don't skip breakfast. A protein-packed breakfast jumpstarts your metabolism and prevents binge eating later. Portion control is key. Use smaller plates and pay attention to serving sizes. You'll eat less without even noticing. Finally, plan your meals. Prep healthy snacks and meals in advance to avoid unhealthy choices. There you have it. Follow these hacks and you'll be on your way to a healthier, slimmer you. Peace.